All right, everyone. Welcome, welcome. You've made it to Deep Fit. We are in our fourth day in our first week. So we are going to be hitting up some more core today and some arms. So super duper important to get our deep foundation of a strong and healthy, supportive core. So we're going to be bringing core in quite a lot. And then I just have a single set of 10-pound dumbbells for our weighted arm set that we're going to be hitting up today. But we're going to start on our mat and we're going to get our warm up going. So I think it's always a good idea to just kind of start in our child's pose. It always helps me center on my mat, kind of get out of whatever else is going on in my brain or in my life, whatever's going on in the rest of the world that I'm a part of. So just find your center here. If you can rest your forehead on the mat, that's even better. Keep your elbows up off the mat and then take 2 deep breaths. Just feel as you exhale your pelvic floor engage and pull, your core engage and pull. The shoulder blades slide down. And then grab your abdomen. We're going to push into big open fingertips and bring your chest all the way forward with your exhale. Open your chest, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Make sure you lift up out of the shoulders. Keeping your low back stable with the shoulders, push yourself back. This is our inhale. And then our exhale, draw forward. And then inhale, push back. 2 more. Start just listening to the body, recognizing what's going on, maybe a thing or two, an area or two you might want to be cautious of through your workout today. Hands and knees, and we're going to get our spine moving a little bit more. Just open and flex, open and round through your spinal column. You don't have to do anything too crazy. Just find movement and space through different parts of your vertebra. Get your breath going. Level off your back. Oh. And we're going to let those hips swing to the left and swing to the right. Open through the side, that glute. Perfect. All right, level off one more time. We're going to go into our thoracic twist. Inhale, open your chest. Exhale, drop your elbow down. This is another super important aspect of how we feel, how we sit, how we stand. There's a lot of things that go into play, and just being aware of a mobile back, trying to get away from those rounded shoulders. Switch to the other side. Helps us have better breath, more complete breath, oxygen. Last one. All right, we're going to push up and back into our downward facing dog, and then we're going to get going with our first set. So the first bulk of the workout is going to be focused on our core. We're going to get into the arms, but the core is the focus. So we're going to start off with a military push-up or a tricep push-up. So the goal here is to get into the triceps and to keep the core nice and strong. We're only going to do 5, so bring your shoulders really high up over your fingertips. If you would like, you can drop onto your knees, but you need to keep your hips tucked. Elbows squeeze in tight, and you're going to get that push. So find your core, tuck your tailbone. We're only doing 5. Here's 3, and you want to keep your shoulders and hips lined up. And 5. All right, flip it over. We're going to do a banana boat. Okay, so we're going to start off with our banana. Push your low back into the ground, extend, make a nice little banana shape, and then you're going to pull your body up into a boat. So if you need to, you can keep one foot on the ground so that you can push that low back into the ground and support the spine. There's 3, and we're going to go to 10. So these are slow and controlled. 4. Extend, contract, 5. Make sure you're feeling your core, not your low back. If you start to feel your low back, switch to a dead bug. Switch to a concentrated crunch. The goal is not to just hit the move that I brought in. The goal is to really activate the right parts of the body. So for here, that deep interior core. All right, there's 10. We're back to our military push-up. All right, find that high plank. Shoulders over those fingertips, elbows squeeze in tight. Again, I don't want to rush these. Feel your core and feel your triceps. See if you can keep your hips dropping with your shoulders and pushing with your shoulders so they don't get left behind. All right, we're back into our banana boats. Push your low back into the ground, extend and tuck. Hold a second, extend, hold, and tuck. Putting that core under tension, finding the heat. The more that you can build awareness and flexion through the core, then the less you're going to be pulling on those hip flexors as well. Extend, push that low back into the ground. 9, 10. Okay, only one more set. Starting with our military push-ups. Here we go. Work with your breath. Drop. See how low you can get. Make sure that your hips stay tucked and elbows stay tight. 5. All right, back around last time here for our banana boats. Contract and tuck. As you extend, flex into those quads. Of course, a lot of flexion on your core. Extend, contract, tuck. 7. Keep your chin tucked in. So then you're not putting too much pressure on your neck. 9 and 10. Nice job. Okay, flip it over. Plant your hands. Pull your chest through. Grip into the glutes. Give those abs a little stretch, a little break. All right. Okay, so same idea. Next set, we're going to do shoulder taps and side dips. So again, still getting into those arms, but we're staying focused on our core. So from a high plank position, if you need to, you can stay on your hands and knees. So just remember that you can always still activate the core and flex into the abdominals, even if you're on your knees. Otherwise, high plank and you're going to shoulder tap. We're not going to rush it. We're going to take it nice and controlled. 10 per side. Trying to keep that core super flexed and super fixed. 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we're going to drop onto our elbow and go into a side plank dip. 1. Again, nice and controlled. 3, 4. Make sure that you're not rotating forward and back. 8, 9, 10. Other side. If you can, rotate through your front plank position. You don't have to, but try to find the things that can just help build. 7 and 10. All right, quick little child's pose. And then we're back up into our shoulder taps. Tuck it in. 9, 10. Okay, I'm going to start on my second side this time. For that side plank, we are watching a nice long dip, nice low dip, and then that push all the way back up. Here's 8. Feel that oblique. Control the drop and then drive you up. Okay, other side. Roll it over. Push the hips open. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. All right, last round. Find that high plank or on your knees. Flex the core. 2, 3. Feel those shoulders work. Hopefully minimal movement through those hips. They should be barely moving. All right. Side plank and your dips. Really get that hike. See if you can keep your top leg straight. 8. Flex into the back, support the shoulder. Other side. Get your setup. No reason to rush. We want to get solid form. Good flexion. 5. 8. 9. 10. Perfect job. All right. Let's go back into our downward facing dog. Drop both heels to the ground. Drive your ears back inside your biceps. Take a couple deep breaths. Feel the core engage. Line up your pelvis and your shoulders. Okay, walk your hands back to your feet. Take a little twist to the left. Take a little twist to the right. All right, now we get to go into our arm set. Okay, we're going to do an AMRAP. So we are going to hit up 12 minutes without stopping, well, within reason, of our arm set. We're going to throw in just a little bit of core as well. So that's why I'm going to stay pretty light with my nice little tins here. Okay, 12 minutes. We're going to go a back tap. I'll run us through real quick. Back tap. Then we're going to do a side raise, lots of shoulders. Then we're going to do a kickback, 10 of each. Then we're going to do a shoulder bellow here. And then we're going to do a weighted windmill. Now, your option here is to keep your top arm unweighted. So make sure you get that rotation in the shoulder blade and go from there. All right, here we go. Ready, set, and go. Our back taps. You want to keep your core strong, of course. Pull those weights up and back. The lighter the weight feels, the more forward you can hinge. Our goal is to get that back flexion. 7, 8. Can you keep your upper body still? 10. Okay, yay for shoulders. Up and at them. Your elbows stay at a 90-degree angle. We want to pack that back. Now think about your stack, your stance, your body in space. You want to have your heels under your hips, your pelvis neutral so it's not tucking under and it's not tipping forward. Here's 10. Hinge forward, elbows are up, kick. Control your drop here. So here we want our upper back to be flexed together, kick, and then control that drop. No rushing. 7, 8, 9, 10. And if you can get your back set into place, you can really feel the nice pull and lengthening on the spine. So if you can set up so you're not arching or putting too much pressure on that low back. Again, here, flex into your upper back. Then move the shoulders forward and back. Those elbows come forward. 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Okay, now we're going to hit up that weighted windmill. One arm goes up, widen your stance a little. So if your left arm is up, you kick to the left and the butt goes back. So through the side and back. You're pulling back up with your lat and your oblique on that left side, the lifted arm side. 5. Again, watch that pelvis. 6. You don't want to push the hips forward. 8, 9, and 10. Other side. Up and at 'em. Kick it over and back. 1. Find stability in the core and upper back. That's going to help keep the load off the shoulders. 5, 6. You have a solid stance at the top. 8. Pull your belly button back. And of course, your range is up to you based on 10. Okay, drop your weights based on your flexibility. Grab both hands behind your back. Push your hands off your hips and then dive forward. Let your body just settle a second. Shoulders relax. Little mini rotations if you'd like. Come on up. Arms up overhead. Pull one arm over and then the other. All right, let's hit another set. We're at 3.5 minutes. Back taps. Controlled. So if you want to jump ahead, that's fine. If you're a little behind, that's fine. I want to feel the work. So for me, this is my pace. 6, 7, feel the back, do that pull, getting into those triceps too. 9 and 10. All right, 90-degree angle in your elbows. Back is lifted, back is flexed, chest is lifted. 6, so the hands stay at chest height, elbows come up to shoulders. 9 and 10. Bend your knees, stick your butt back, elbows come up high. We're feeling those triceps, but I really want you to feel the placement of your spine too. Should be neutral. Figure out what that feels like when you are on the ground and we're doing our dead bugs or crunches. That's neutral. 8, 9, 10. Whew. All right, shoulder bellows. 1, 2, we're trying not to move our body forward and back. Just hold in space. 5, contract the core a little deeper. 8, 9, and 10. All right, we're going to go to that weighted windmill. One arm up, rotate your upper body. Hips hinge over and back, upper body stays stacked. 4, 5, locked core. 7, 9, and 10. Ooh. Other side. Lock the belly. Feel that good posture. Set stance at the top. 4, 5. Make sure you're not putting the load on the low back. From here, grab through that side and pull back up. 8, 9, and 10. Whew. All right, set those down. Pull one arm across. Open out, same arm. Pull back. Give it a rest. And then our other side. Stretch across. Open it out, same arm. Bring it back. All right, 7 minutes, 20 seconds. Back taps. Belly strong, hinge it forward. 1. Can you stop your weights at your thighs? 8. Flat back, strong core. 10. Side raise. How's that stance? 5. How does your back feel? Make sure your knees are soft. Hips are lined up right under those shoulders. 8, 9. Open your elbows out wide. 10. Okay, hinge it forward. Kick it back. 2. Draw your belly button in a little deeper. 3. 4. Open your chest. Slide your shoulder blades together. Open through your shoulders. Roll them back and down. Control the drop. 8, 9, 10. Whoa. Okay, bellows. 1. Feel those shoulder heads getting fried. 8, find support in your back. 9, and 10. All right. Go this way. Windmills. Pack it up. Hinge it over. Pull the belly button back. Hips hinge out. 9. 10. Whee! Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Use the back, use the core. A little bit of knee bend is fine, especially depending on how tight you are. But this should build some nice mobility through the upper back and your torso, your trunk, and your hips. 10. All right. Give those arms a little stretch. 10:36. We have a minute and a half to go. Make sure your neck's okay. And then let's finish it off. Hinge forward, lock the core. Find those back taps. 8, 9, 10. Elbows at the side, side raise. 2, 3. Pull that belly button back. Hips line up right over your heels. 10. All right, kickbacks. And then we're there. 2, 4, 5, 7. Control. 8. Keep your back flat. 9, 10. Whew. And we made it right on the dot. 12 minutes. Okay. Head to the ground. Great, great work. Start on your hands and knees. Grab a little bit of flexion through the core. Bring your right arm up. Inhale, open. And then exhale, slide under. Slide that arm as far as you can. Then with your inhale, we're going to bring it back up. Inhale to open. Exhale, slide under. Reach as far as possible. One more. Try to work with your breath. Inhale up. And exhale. Slide under. Okay, we'll stay put. So make whatever little micro adjustments you need. Once you have that arm slid under, try to lie your head, the side of your head on the ground, and then let your hips pull to the right. Pull those hips to the right. Take your left hand and pull the right arm away from the mat, just a little bit extra. Take a deep inhale and then see if you can exhale through pursed lips as slow as possible. Take your left hand, push yourself up, and then we'll do the other side. Inhale, bring that left arm up. Exhale, tuck under, slide through as far as possible. Okay, again, inhale. Exhale, slide through. So we want a little bit of rotation in the mid-back. If your hips come with you a bit, that's okay. Slide under. So this one will stay put. Slide, slide, slide. Lower onto the outside of the head. Hips pull back to the left. Put your right hand on top of the left and pull even more. Find your breath. Good job. All right, set your right hand on the ground. Push yourself up. Curl your toes under if you can, just so that we can get some nice stretch on the bottoms of the feet. Take your right arm up. Lean your hips out to the right. Keep that tall chest, and then we're going to switch other side. Plant your right fingertips on the ground. Bring your left arm up. Hips roll to the left a little. Getting that lat and side of the back that we worked with our windmills. Pull your right hand to the left hip. Open the chest. So we really want to lift up really tall and open the shoulder back. So you should feel the front of the shoulder through that bicep tendon stretch. Left ear to the left shoulder. Open your chin back. Oh, tuck it in. Good. So if you sit much during the day, find yourself at your desk a lot, you should try really hard to get this stretch in 3-4 times a day. Start with 1, that's fine. But just open the chest. Get that shoulder to rotate back. Tuck your chin. And then rotate back. Get that stretch through the neck. Releasing the tension. Okay, bring your right leg forward, left leg back. We're going to slide in. Make sure that you have a little bit of flexion through the core. Tuck your tailbone. Open the back hip flexor. Plant onto your left hand if you can. And then we're going to get one more. opening through that arm. Nice big twist. Okay, hamstring. Pull the chest toward your toes. Couple deep breaths. Remember to be trying to fill in your extras throughout your day. Some breath work, early morning sunlight, preferably without sunglasses. It's really good for your circadian rhythms. Okay, switch sides. It's really good for your sleep patterns, how your body processes a lot of things. Our biology was meant to be outdoors, hear sounds of nature, and get a little bit of sunlight. Bring your left arm up, open out. Oh, nice stretch through the chest, the arm. You can feel all through the back. And then let's get that hamstring. Chest pulls toward the toes, toes pull up. Find things that you're grateful for, that you appreciate. The to-do list never ends, so try not to let it cause or bring added stress. Appreciate and applaud yourself for what you accomplish. You always have tomorrow to get back to that to-do list. All right, rotate the foot down, come up into a forward fold. Again, one more time, just grab those hands behind your back, bring them over your head. Deep inhale and slowly roll up. Fantastic job, everybody. I'll see you again tomorrow.